Long before humans recorded the movements of the African plains, the wildebeest had already shaped the landscape with their migration. Their story began millions of years ago, when early bovids adapted to open grasslands, developing bodies built not for beauty, but for efficiency. The wildebeest, or connocates, inherited traits that define their entire existence. A large muscular front, a compact rear, and powerful necks allowed them to run long distances without collapsing from fatigue. Their lungs expanded wider than most grazers of similar size, feeding oxygen to muscles built for endurance. Their hooves hardened over generations, enabling them to cross volcanic soil, wetlands, and rocky plains without slowing. Wildebeest scents rain from over 30 kilometers away. Their migration often follows moving storms. Calves can run within 5 minutes of birth. Most stand in 2 minutes, run in 5-7 minutes. Over 1.5 million wildebeest migrate together. This is the largest land migration on the planet. Their strange shape is actually perfect for long travel. Front-heavy build improves stamina. Lions and hyenas rely on wildebeest migrations. They shape predator population cycles. Wildebeest communicate with moos, grunts, even scent marks. Their hooves actually shape ecosystems. They churn soil, helping grass regrow. Life for a wildebeest calf began abruptly. Born after an 8-month gestation, it entered the world within minutes of the mother's arrival in a birthing zone. The calf's survival depended on one ability: rapid mobility. Most calves stood within 2 minutes, and within 5, many could run well enough to keep up with the herd. This speed evolutionarily protected them from predators who targeted newborns. The herds themselves were structured with surprising complexity. Wildebeest did not move randomly. They followed a combination of instinct, memory, rainfall patterns, and the growth cycle of grasses. Their bodies relied heavily on short grass plains, which provided high-protein, nutrient-rich forage. They avoided tall grasses, since these hid predators and lacked the nutrients they needed for sustained travel. The migrations often began with a simple biological signal: moisture carried by the wind. Wildebeest had an exceptional ability to detect distant rain. They could sense humidity changes and smell freshly dampened soil from tens of kilometers away. Rain triggered new grass growth, and new grass meant survival. It was not just movement, it was a response to the biochemical needs of their bodies. Their digestive systems were equally specialized. Unlike many grazers, wildebeest were obligate ruminants. Their 4-chambered stomachs broke down cellulose-heavy grasses, extracting nutrients with remarkable efficiency. This allowed them to sustain long-distance travel even when food was scarce. Yet, even with these biological strengths, danger was woven into every phase of their lives. Predators studied their patterns with precision. Lions targeted the slower individuals. Hyenas used sophisticated social hunting strategies, taking advantage of night vision far superior to the wildebeest. Crocodiles waited at river crossings, detecting vibrations in the water long before the herd reached the banks. But the wildebeest had evolved defenses of their own. Their eyes, positioned high and to the side, granted a broad field of vision, nearly 300 degrees. They saw predators earlier than many grazers, triggering early alarm responses. Their hearing was finely tuned. Rotating ears detected even faint rustles in the grass. The migration shaped every life form along its path. Carcasses left behind returned nutrients to the soil. Their hooves churned hardened earth, helping seeds germinate. Predators timed their breeding cycles with the arrival of the herds, ensuring food for their cubs. Even scavengers depended on the path they carved through the plains. Inside the herd, social behavior played a crucial role. Adult bulls defended territories during mating seasons, using displays of strength rather than violent battles. Their calls, deep, resonant grunts, communicated boundaries, warnings, and group movements. Females formed large matriarchal groups, offering protection to calves through sheer numbers. Every year, nearly 500,000 calves were born, yet many did not survive their first months. Droughts, predators, disease, and exhaustion claimed thousands. But the herd's strength came not from individual endurance, but from numbers and biological strategy. The reproduction rate ensured the survival of the species, even in harsh conditions. As the herds traveled, they followed an ancient loop through grasslands shaped by volcanic activity, seasonal rains, and the geography of the Rift Valley. No map guided them, only instinct refined across generations. Even calves born during the journey gradually learned the route through the movements of the adults around them. The rivers they crossed tested their limits. Not only were the currents dangerous, but the wildebeest's heavy front build made swimming challenging. Many did not survive the crossings, yet the crossings continued each year because the biological reward fresh grazing plains balanced the risks. Over time, scientists discovered that the migration did more than just sustain the wildebeest. It maintained the entire ecosystem. Grasslands rejuvenated after grazing. Predators thrived. Birds followed the herds to feed on disturbed insects. Even the timing of plant germination aligned with their movements. The wildebeest story became one of biological engineering shaped by evolution. A creature that seemed awkward, noisy, and uncoordinated was, in truth, one of the most successful herbivores ever to roam Earth. Strong lungs, efficient digestion, powerful senses, incredible endurance, a life cycle synchronized with rain and regrowth. Every step they took carried the memory of thousands of migrations before them. Their legacy was not a tale of fear or instinct alone. It was a demonstration of how life adapts, how biology bends to survival, and how a species transforms an entire landscape simply by following the needs of its body. And even as seasons changed, as generations faded and new calves took their first steps, one truth endured: the wildebeest would always move. Not out of confusion or chaos, but because evolution had written movement into their bones. Their story was a living testament to the power of biology, a cycle of birth, endurance, death, and renewal that shaped the heart of the African savannah.
If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell icon to get notified for more updates.
And also check out our previous videos for more animal infacts.